When he was 8 years old, John Herrington looked up at the Oklahoma stars with a dream. 19 years later, he was a naval aviator. 11 years after that, he was selected by NASA. And in 2002, John Herrington became the first Native American in space as part of the crew of the Space Shuttle Endeavour mission to the International Space Station. Although he has flown into space, his feet are firmly on the ground when he speaks about what it takes to be an astronaut. Hard work, perseverance, and a will to succeed that is unconquerable.
The journey to space for me began in a cardboard box when I was about 8 years old. Dreaming about being an astronaut, but not realizing it was something I could actually accomplish. 30 years later, I'm not in a cardboard box. I'm 40 years old, I'm sitting in the real thing. I'm John Herrington. I was privileged to fly on the Space Shuttle Endeavour, and I'm Chickasaw. You have to believe in yourself and you have to follow your dreams.
Liftoff of Space Shuttle Endeavour.
I'm living my dream. I'm doing something that I dreamed about as a kid that I never thought I could really accomplish. And until you get into your professional life, and in my case as a naval aviator, as a pilot, as a test pilot, you realize that the dream you had as a kid, that you're doing the same things that your heroes had done, my heroes had done back in the 1960s and 70s, the Mercury, Gemini, Apollo astronauts, that I was doing the same thing that they had done in their career. So to me, there was a natural progression to try. So I did. It really starts with a phone call when they invite you down and you're incredibly excited just to be interviewed, to be an astronaut. And then the fact that they call you back and accept you as an astronaut, it takes your breath away. And then you get to go out and start working really hard. And you drive to the launch pad and the space shuttle's sitting there, and it's almost like a living, breathing vehicle because it's off-gassing liquid oxygen, and you see it's like steam kind of rolling out the base of it. After about an hour or so, they've got you strapped in and hatch is closed and you're sitting there waiting. About 3 hours to think about where you're going. And about 30 seconds prior, you go, I'm actually going to fly in space. Engines light off and there you go. You have no doubt in your mind you're leaving the Earth. It was an amazing experience, absolutely. When you first get in space and you're weightless, up is up because you see it. You look at the wall's up, the ceiling's there, the floor's there. But you close your eyes, turn upside down, now that's the ceiling and that's the floor. It feels kind of funny. This picture you've always seen of the Earth has always been a static picture. And now this Earth is below you. You're moving over it at 17,500 miles an hour. So you're covering 5 miles every second. And you look up and you realize this picture is going by pretty fast. But I also flew the flag for the Chickasaw Nation and was able to present that to the Governor Endeavour when I came home. Because that, just to once again to honor my tribe, the tribe's support of me and what I was doing. That was a great moment for me.